Hello everybody, I'm Arglefump. In this video, I will play Night Cats Leaves on the Road from start to finish. The entire game, all in one video. I will try to move as quickly as possible. Just as a warning, I'm going to be just zooming through the game here. Let's get started.
Catstown is a safe and peaceful place to live. We sleep well, knowing that the guards are watching over our town.
I don't know who's doing the narration here. I think it's Lucy, but I could be wrong. We'll meet Lucy in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so.
Siobhan is up and getting ready for his shift now.
Whoever the narrator is, she seems to know Siobhan. She seems to like him. She's excited. Siobhan, he's up and ready for his shift now. Woo! So our first main thing in the game is to find the 3 items in this tutorial room. I'm going to zoom through it. First, we're going to grab the key over here on the left. And then we'll use it over here for a hidden objects challenge. Let's find everything. You want to look at 3 pieces of paper. Yeah, there are 3 pieces of paper with an item for you to find. And then let's just grab everything else. Quill, this thing, 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 and this thing. That gives us Siobhan's diary. We're gonna find 2 items here, 2 items here, and 3 items here. Done. Gives us the hunting horn, which we use over here. Gives me a thing. I'm gonna look at the book, not actually gonna read it. That thing gets used over here for 2 more items. I need to move that, put that, and now I can actually enter my closet, which has solvent and another thing. Solvent goes here for the armband and a jewel, and now I have everything I need to leave this room. In record time, too. I think I'll find the collectibles in this video, because why not? It doesn't take that much time. There's like a collectible or 2 on every screen of the game. It's a shield. I picked up the shield there. Okay, now we're going to talk to the guard. Talk to the guard.
You're late, Siobhan. I thought you'd have learned some respect by now. I'll get right to the point. Lucy, the governor's niece, has disappeared. We searched the area with no luck. While we were taking witness statements, one of them accidentally knocked the desk over and scattered the documents all over the square. Gather and analyze them to find out where they last saw the girl. Here, this contains all the information we have on Lucy.
Okay, so we want to take a look over here. We're going to grab the bag and the copper dust. We're going to look at the blacksmith forge, put the copper dust into place, as well as the mallet. And that's going to give us 2 items. There's a 3rd item over there. One of those items goes over here. It's a gear. We spin it. And this is going to be a puzzle. Oh, man. I'm not good at this puzzle. This is a jigsaw puzzle. Pretty easy to get the top into place. And then after that, it's just a free-for-all. Figuring out where everything goes. Does that go on the bottom? Looks like it. I don't know where that piece goes. I'm just moving it aside, but the game threw it back down on the here's the tower. So some of these pieces don't need to be rotated. That's helpful. Let's see, this needs to be rotated. Okay, that piece goes there, and this piece goes there. Ah! Okay, that gives me an item as well as another item. Okay, this goes here for a crystal. Good, and let's see, we've got another piece of paper, and the 3 crystals go into place here. It's gonna give me 2 items. Those 2 items go together, but they're so far apart in my inventory, it's hard to actually throw them together. This is an easier puzzle. This is just a jigsaw puzzle. See, this one goes here. These pieces are not lining up the way they should, which is sad. Okay, there we go. There's the solution to the jigsaw puzzle. Tells us that Lucy disappeared near the carriage.
So they saw something at the edge of the dark forest. Go there, but be careful. The dark forest is a dangerous place. Find Lucy and return her to the governor's house as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, the collectibles. Let's see. Did I grab it already? I don't know. Use my cat vision here. That gives me a weight. I put the weight down.
Siobhan, are you looking for Lucy? I can help you search for clues around here. This was left on the bridge. I think it was Lucy's. You should take it.
Okay, so it looks like the collectibles aren't here. Whatever. Okay, I grab that, then I use the hairpin and the mirror there. That's going to open up a hidden objects challenge, and I'll just forget about collectibles for the rest of this video. I'm gonna post 2 versions of this video. The one you're watching now, and then one without commentary, because my no commentary videos are really popular with some people. Usually people that are, you know, don't speak English, people from other countries. So that's the main reason why I'm making this video. For them, yeah, it's very easy to make like 2 versions of a video, one with commentary, one without. All I have to do is, it's the same video footage, it just has different audio commentary attached to it. One with no audio commentary, one with. Okay, so that gives me a button and these 2 mail things. The mail things go here. Chisel and a hat. Then we look here, we're gonna put the button and the hat into place. It's gonna give me 2 items.
A lock of Lucy's hair. This might actually help us find her. Use these instructions to make a tracking potion while I search for more clues.
This guy is not gonna search for more clues, by the way. He's basically gonna do nothing. I'm using the new item I got to grab 2 other items, and then we're going to make that tracking potion right over here. We need to start the fire, we need to put the hair down, and we need to read the recipe. Alright, let's just get everything all prepared. So I think first I do this, then that, then I add that, then I add the hair, the yellow potion, and I stir it. You can zoom in on the recipe, but I'm not doing that. And there's the tracking potion. Good. So let's find Lucy now.
Let's hurry before the potion wears off.
Lucy! We found you.
I saw an angry Martin threatening the town blacksmith in the forest. I was so scared.
I'll stay with Lucy while you look for clues. We need some evidence that we can bring back to town.
Here. The Martin must have dropped this.
Excellent. So we look down here. We're going to grab... I mean, we've got that paper, but I'm just going to ignore it. We're going to grab this brick. We use the brick and the scalpel here in order to get a coin. We use the coin over here. That gives me an eyeball and a mail flag. We're going to put it on the mailbox. Okay, that gave me some bells. We're going to put the bells into place for a puzzle. La-dee-da-da-doo-dee-da. Alright, now we're going to go over here. We're going to put this into place. Giving me 2 items. We're going to use the sandpaper here. And that's not an item I can use. Let me look at this basket. I'm going to throw these 3 mushrooms into place. I'm going to use that on the angry owl. I wonder what that is. It's like a guard owl, a magic owl, or whatever. It was guarding a hidden objects challenge. Let's find all these items. Alright. Alright, then we found a piece of paper indicating, and we found this item too. They both indicate there's some sort of traitor in Cat's Town.
I never expected this to happen. It's all my fault. I don't want my friends to get in trouble.
I'll see Lucy to town. You should follow the blacksmith. Take this. You'll need it to get to the ruins.
Will do. The ruins are right over here, so we put the ladder there and go to the ruins. I wonder how the blacksmith got here. Did the blacksmith not have a ladder, or what? Yeah, it probably came in through another direction. There's the blacksmith. Blacksmith sees me and flees. Okay, I'm gonna grab this, where the blacksmith was, and I see a collectible on the wall, so here's a collectible on the wall. Okay, and there's another collectible over there. Whatever those collectibles are doing. So let's see, we're gonna grab this eyeball. We're gonna put the tiara and the bracelet into place. Okay, so some of the collectibles are here in the game, just not all of them. Alright. Okay. Sith, bell, jug, horseshoe, axe, shears. No, I go back in order to use the axe, because the axe goes here. And then I use this tile here for another eyeball, and now we're going to go forward. We're going to use the 3 eyeballs into place. Cryptex and that thing, I'm going to use it to pick up this piece of paper, which goes on the cryptex, and I'm going to use this to move the rock and reach the next location. This is a puzzle. You want to start with the center one, then go around the outside, and go back to the center. Martins. Alright, and here we have a series... Oh, there's a collectible too. We have a series of puzzles here. The poor blacksmith is no longer with us. It's very sad. We get a key and that. We want to put this piece of paper down, and we're going to use the key here. Paper and an item. We're going to use the item over here. Oh, I need to use the gloves. And I use that hook item. This is going to give me another hidden objects challenge. This one's a matching one where you want to make matches. Like the paws and the yin yang, and then the 2 nails and the 2 coins. This gives me graphite. And the graphite gets used here. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something somewhere. So let's see. I'm gonna use a hint. Hint says... There we go, that's it. That's the thing I'm missing. I'm gonna spell out the word justice. This should give me a medal, and then I'll use the medal on the blacksmith's box that he's holding. And that will send us to a new area of the game, bringing an end to Chapter 1. That's what the strategy guide calls this area. This is Chapter 1.
Well, if it isn't a lost little kitty. Let's take our new friend with us while we figure out what to do with him.
Poor Siobhan. He's captured by the villainous Martins, but he easily escapes.
Those are terrible. We have to stop. Something's wrong with one of the wheels. We have to get rid of the cat. What should we do with him?
So, I need to destroy those Martins, or at least get past them. Actually, I don't really need to destroy them. Okay, so I grabbed the tile. I'm using the tile here. I'm getting these items. This is a screen where you just work from right to left in order to do stuff. It's not too complicated. And now back to the right-hand side. This puzzle, I think it's 5726 is the solution. Yes, 5726. It's not too hard to remember that. And that gives me the keys as well as the knitting needles. I'm going to use those knitting needles on this device. And then I'm going to throw this ball. I'm going to use it as a slingshot, sort of. One of those overhead slingshots, and I'll use it on the Martins to get rid of them. And instead of fighting me, the Martins are just going to kind of go home.
We don't have time for you. There are more important things to do.
Like, I'm not sure I was the one who injured that Martin. He's got an injury on his right arm. Left arm as we're looking at him, but it's his right arm. So, it's like, I did not do that. And let's get these collectibles because, hey, might as well get the collectibles. We want to open up this. And then this is going to be a hidden objects challenge. So let's see if we can find all these items. This goes here. That's the tricky one because it's a puzzle. You have to use an item on another item to find it instead of just like clicking on the item. The achievement screen was kind of blocking my view there, which is unfortunate. And hey, we just found out something about this guy named Paul. The bad guys are after Paul, so we've got to save Paul. Paul saw that the bad guys, these Martins, these evil Martins that we've been fighting, they're working with some sort of alchemist. And this is an alchemist horse. And so they're trying to silence Paul, because Paul's the only one who knows that the Martins are working with the alchemist. We hurry over to Paul's village as quickly as possible, but unfortunately, we don't get there in time. They've already set it on fire. They set it on fire and escaped, those foul, foul villains. Okay, so first we want to take a look here. I think we've got that item to pick up. That is a dull blade, and I am going to sharpen it here. I'm also going to grab a hook while I'm in the spot. Then I'm going to use my sharp blade here and grab that sandpaper. That gives me stuff for a fishing line. So I put the fishing line and the hook together. I'm going to put it here. It's going to give me 2 items. Grab these 2 items, and I'll drop 2 items as well. I'll drop the hammer and the nails. Great. Okay, so I have all 4 of these things, so I can do this puzzle now. Okay, let's see. I think we need to move things around. yeah, like that, and then move blue into place. Yellow and blue get swapped. This one needs to be blue. And then, this one needs to be yellow, so let me just move a yellow over there. Yellow, green, blue. There, got it. Just working clockwise, that seems to be an easy way to do it. That gives me a jug so I can put out the fire and go inside Paul's house, which I have been ignoring, even though it's been on fire this whole time. We need to figure out where the Martins took Paul. Let's get those collectibles real quick. Let's look over here and grab a lockpick. Let's use that lockpick right away. Also grab this thing on the ground. You can see we get beetles and a pouch. And so here we want to use the comb, and then we'll immediately use the pouch. That gives me a second book, and also grabbing these items. Looks like Gustav the guard wanted to talk to Paul for a moment. Both of the books go over here. And this is a hidden objects challenge. We need to find all these items. And the clover. And that gives me the pedal. And I believe that's everything to work this. So the pedal's gonna go over here. This is gonna go here. Spool's gonna go there. And yes, that is everything. They all go together quite nicely, giving me those and the spool. Great. Those things are actually one thing, just a necklace. And that's going to give me 2 items as well. One of them is oil, which goes over here. And this is dark, so I'll use my feline vision and grab 2 items as well. We just keep finding 2 items. I'll use a hint to tell me what's going on. Yes, that's right. I need to use my beetles here, and then I need to zoom through this puzzle. Okay, Sunny, Prince, and Guard. House, Cloak, House, and Alchemist Battle, Curtain, Fire, Shackle, and then this Scoop. Didn't really give you enough time to read that, but it's basically what I just said. Martins are after poor Paul because he oversaw their evil meeting with a traitor guard and some alchemists. So there's multiple villains that are doing bad things here, and all these things go together so I can go to the island where the villains are working from. Because that was what was in Paul's like little journal there. He did mention the villains are working on this island, so I'm taking this raft to an island. And I guess we were hot on the heels of these Martins that kidnapped Paul, because he's still there.
Eat quickly. We don't have time to waste.
I think Paul's just trying to warn us to hide, or he's trying to tell us to go there. I can't be sure what he's trying to say. Let's see, I want to grab this rope, and I need something to cut that. Oh, yeah. I'm using the rope immediately over here for 2 items. Good. And let's see, one of them is the thing that opens up that. We learn about their secret plan to destroy the cats, or more about it, I think. I mean, by now we know these guys are they really have it out for the cats. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to put this down here and this down here, and we're going to solve this puzzle. Let's see if I can do it right. So I think it's 1, 2, 1. No, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. Got it. I was just saying these random numbers 1 and 2 over and over again. I'm sorry, that wasn't very helpful. It's okay, you saw what I did, so hopefully, you know, if somebody's using this for a walkthrough, they'll just be able to see and just click on the wheels in the exact same order I did. What do you mean that can't be right? The game telling me, oh, that's not right. No, that's right. I must have just clicked in the incorrect area. We have the sleeping potion, great, and we're basically done with this screen. We'll come back with the pirate thing once we finish with this cave area. Now the Martins are asleep. I'm going to grab the collectible and use my cat vision to go inside the grotto where we have Paul.
Thank you for saving me. I was about to lose hope.
You should never
I
lose
was
hope.
able to steal the map
I
from the
will
hideout.
always save you.
If you help me get free, I can get it for you.
Alright, so Paul gives us this mission. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna look over here, grab that, put this into place, use the all. It's gonna give me a couple more items. Yeah, this area is pretty fast if you know what you're doing and just do things in a specific order. There's only like 3 or 4 places to look at in this spot anyway. Yeah, so it's one of those rooms where you solve the puzzles in a specific order, and that's how you get through this area. Yep, definitely. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna say. What I'm trying to say. Okay, I'll be quiet and try to focus on this puzzle. Okay, this goes here. This piece needs to go up there, so I'm going to move it right. I'm going to move this up and then left, and then this back down. Now I've got most of that into place. Let's see. This piece needs to go there, so I'm going to move this down and this right, and this up and this left. Done. I'm trying to remember the word, but I'm also trying to play this game as quickly as possible, so I can't remember the word. We're saving Paul. Hooray, we saved Paul. We're great people.
Thank you for your help.
Great cats.
I better get out of here before things get any worse.
He gives me the map. I'm going to get that collectible. I use the map over here to see the entrance is right behind this. And here we go. Okay, once again, you just want to do things in a very specific order in this room. There's only like one order you can solve all the puzzles in anyway. Okay, grab those collectibles. I mean, there's like a slight variant, like, okay, I could have grabbed that book second. Whatever, let's solve this puzzle. Okay, A14, great. A4, and I'll try to be fast about it and not belabor the math involved here. 9, 7, and then 12, 7, 5. Okay, that's for A. Now for B, B1. 14, 7, 7. 13, 8, 4, 16, then 4. Oh, and 6. Can't forget 6. 5 and 1 makes 6. Now for the C brush. Looks like it's a round brush. Maybe a filbert brush. One of these brushes is a filbert brush anyway. Done. Okay, that gives us 2 items. And we have to immediately use the item over here, and then use this here. I think I need to look at that piece of paper, so I'll grab these items and take a look at this piece of paper. Oh no, Fishville is somehow involved in this plot against our town. No, that's sad. Okay, we found proof of the misdeeds of these evil villains. I put this down. I like how the game solves the puzzle for you instead of making you solve the puzzle yourself. That's nice. That's nice. I was kind of expecting to solve that tiny puzzle myself. Just moving the dial left and right wouldn't have been that tough. Done. And wow, that was a really easy hidden objects challenge. It's find every single thing on the screen, basically.
I guess I should get to Fishville.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Fishville. Gonna fish for some clues. So Fishville is not on good terms with Cat's Town, which is why I think we're so reluctant to go here. But I mean that is a boat to Cat's Town right there, so I guess we trade with them sometimes, even though we might not be best friends. Okay, I looked at all those pieces of paper to learn that person needed that particular chicken wing, and so that gives me this. I'm gonna grab this card, these items, and now I have 2 boats, so I put 2 boats here in front of the ticket taker to grab these items, and now I have all the cards so I can solve this puzzle.
Cat's Town threatened us with war. Nobody expected this kind of escalation, but the mayors kept the citizens calm.
This is Mayor Alvin. We'll meet him shortly.
By decree of the mayor of Fishville, all new arrivals must be detained and questioned. The guards are on high alert.
Ouch, well, I'm a new arrival. Good thing I haven't been detained and questioned. Hopefully not. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen.
The mayor's in his office, planning for the worst. Not even guards are permitted to enter.
This guy is very gossipy whenever he's playing a game of cards, I've noticed. Good for me.
This might come in handy.
Thank you, unnamed sir. Okay, item, and item, those are collectibles. Collectibles again. And all the items I've been getting are for this. It lets me climb the walls to get into the mayor's office, because I can't go in through the front door. So let's do it. We're going to talk to Alvin a bit before we get permission to explore his office, which makes sense. He's not just going to let strangers
Who are you? How
take
did you get
control
in
of
here?
everything
You
here.
better come up with some answers before I call the guards.
Here, I found this forged letter.
I've seen these letters and answered them already. What are you trying to prove? Do you expect me to believe this without evidence? Check my office if you're so certain.
Great, he gave me access to his office. That's really nice of him, considering I'm just a random person who could be very, very dangerous and cause lots of problems. Okay, let's go through the mayor's place as quickly as possible. I guess I need to look at this and then put the other note down. Yeah, you need to do things in a specific order here. That word is linear, by the way. That's the word I forgot earlier. It's non-linear is what you call a game where you can do things in pretty much any order. And linear is a game where you have to do things in a specific order. So, good example, we had to look at that particular thing before we could solve the puzzle. Like, we had to look at this thing before we could solve the puzzle on the shelf. Gonna put this there, gonna get this key, gonna put this key into place here. That's gonna give me the other item, and now we have to solve this puzzle. Recreate the design from backwards to forwards. Blue, red, yellow, green, white, blue, and pink. Excellent, we're gonna dump this on here. And that should be the evidence that the mayor needs.
So you were right. I'll send a messenger to the governor at once. Now take a pouch of money and return to where you belong.
Great, I got permission to leave Fishville. He did leave a couple of more puzzles for us to solve. He couldn't just give us the money outright. He gave us that puzzle and this puzzle to get the money. Not too difficult, though. Okay, I have the pouch of money. I use the money and my permission slip to get out of here. Get out of Fishville. I think this scene must be a scene of me giving up my Morning Star. right? That has to be the implication of this scene, right? Because I don't have the Morning Star for the rest of the game. I didn't really use my Morning Star at all during this game, so yeah. Okay, I need to see that's broken. Okay, put the lever into place, then put the mug there. And now I have some water. Okay, so now I'll put the water and the fertilizer into place. Giving me more items. Forgot to grab that item there, which lets me into the next Hidden Objects Challenge. See, want to grab all these items. La 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 la. Grab a bunch of things, put them on the stationery there. Done. Portrait goes over there. Feline eyesight goes over here. Giving me 2 items. I can now fix this crossbow. And use it to get into the governor's house. Unfortunately, I see the governor has been kidnapped. The villains have already kidnapped the governor. Oh no. So we're a little too late to save the governor, which is very, very sad. And we have this puzzle, which I've never been able to figure out. I will try and then probably give up. You're trying to make it look just like that diagram. Yeah, just like that diagram. Since I can't solve this puzzle on my own, I'm going to skip it. Sorry about that. It's a tough puzzle. I just don't know how to solve it. And it's weird because I know what I have to do in order to solve the puzzle. I just can't seem to get it right. Maybe the picture's off by a little bit, or I just don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so the umbrella is being removed. I am still grabbing more items here. I'm going to use them to open the safe. I guess I need to read that note. Yeah, I need to read that note before I can use those items on the safe. I don't really think the safe would be that dark, but apparently it is a very, very dark safe. And this gives us another Hidden Objects challenge. Okay, this pin and this pin. Trying to make matches here. That's all we're trying to do. Let's see, fork and spoon. Yarn and yarn. Butterfly and butterfly. Crane and crane. Perfume and perfume. And... oh, those two. Okay, I thought the ring was something I needed to match, but apparently not. Okay, so we have the portrait of the governor here. So now we know who that guy is. And he says he says he just got a note from Alvin. He just got a note from the mayor. Oh yeah, and there's a collectible. Forgot about that. He just got a note from the mayor telling him that his chief guard, Gustav, who we met earlier, is the villain. Let's grab more collectibles here. Yes. So, Gustav has now kidnapped the governor. But don't worry, we have a board so we can go into Gustav's house. Let's see, here in Gustav's house, we're going to grab this, we're going to grab this collectible, and stuff. There's a shield. Things are blocking the screen, so I couldn't quite see where that shield was. Okay, the owl and the helmet go over here. I just am so amused by this cat version of Athena. Or Minerva, as she's sometimes called. Put these 3 items here to fix the piano, giving me these 2 items. 1 and 2 go here for a Hidden Objects challenge. want to find the flag, the bag, the key, and the bell. Shield emblem, door thing, door knocker, and boots. Pretzel, design on the floor, fireplace poker, and an anchor, giving me the lever to that hidden passageway. So this hidden passageway is where the governor is being held hostage. Because of course Gustav keeps his hostage, his important hostage, in his secret room. That makes sense. Chess. I wonder if there was going to be like an actual chess puzzle there, but they decided against it at some point. This is another hidden objects challenge, and this one's kind of difficult. Because it's sort of a matching challenge on top of being a hidden objects challenge. Okay, I need to find a coin. Where's the coin? There's the coin. There's the tree. Which one matches with the key? This matches with the spoon. And something's got to match with that sword. Where's that sword? Nope, I'll just use a hint for this. Okay, these two match with the sword, giving us the medicine so we can save our good buddy. Have we ever talked to this guy? No, we haven't. We're meeting him for the first time.
Thank you. I thought I'd be stuck here forever. We'd better have a look around before Gustav returns.
I think he knows who I am, though, right? He recognizes me as a guard, maybe? So, we immediately find evidence of Gustav's betrayal, but we're going to find more evidence right here. We can match the three symbols. And we have a list of all the traitors of Catstown. Let's give it to the governor.
My chief guard betrayed me and allied with the Martins. Many guards have joined him. Take the sword. You may need it.
I'm gonna need it right now. It's time for a battle.
You shouldn't have gotten involved, Siobhan. Join me, or else.
I'm never going to join you, you fool. How dare you align with the Martins? Okay, so this is a bit of a randomized challenge, so it's gonna be tough. Finding the first match is the toughest one. Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. There we go. Got it. Paw and paw are close to each other. Okay. And then moon and moon are close to each other. See, those are only separated by two. Okay, so sword and bow are in between those two. Great. And hourglass and bow. Bow. Found bow. So we can do bow and bow. And that's it. Sword and sword, hourglass and hourglass. Next we have a jigsaw puzzle. Like a lot of jigsaw puzzles, you can work on the outside edge first. This big piece goes here. That big piece also goes into place. Some really big pieces here. I don't know where that piece goes. Not yet. Okay, this big piece goes there, and this big piece goes there towards the middle. This goes in the bottom. This here, this there. And that's it. I have won. Ha 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 ha. Take that.
This isn't over, Siobhan. You haven't seen the last of me.
I'll be back for the sequel. I wonder if this game will have a sequel.
For your faithful service to the town, we award you, Siobhan, Knight of Catstown, with this medal and position of Chief Guard.
Woohoo! Great. So, now we've beaten the game, let's move on to the bonus game. Play bonus game. Now. Mayor Alvin apparently gave a great speech. We don't get to hear it. Struggles to go upstairs.
I can get ready for my date after I finish with the mayor's relics.
We have a collectible over here. We're gonna grab stuff. We don't really need to look at that. That just gives an idea of what the mayor's daily schedule is. And yeah, he's actually proposing to his girlfriend tonight, so that's nice. That's very nice. And then 2 of the items I just found go here. Ow, come on. They look the same. They look the same. I used the wrong one in the wrong spot. Sorry about that. Okay, and then 2 items over here. That one item I just found goes over here. Letting me see this. It's another letter about my girlfriend, and now I have all 3 figurines, which I can put down here for a Hidden Objects challenge. Yeah, dogs and foxes. That's something that they introduce right here in this this endgame challenge. Is apparently dogs and foxes are sort of a big deal. I did not know that dogs and foxes were part of this world. I thought we were just fighting the Martins, and then, of course, I was kind of a silly person, so I thought that Fishville was actually had talking fish. But no, they're just cats. They're cats that like eating fish. Let's see, I need a chestnut flower and a butterfly and a feather. Done. Okay, so getting all those things gives me the secret door handle, which lets me go to the next room. But first,
as your
this
advisor,
guy.
I must inform you that Valerie did not attend the meeting today, and she's now late to meet with you as well.
No.
Would you prefer to check on her yourself?
I don't know why this guy's like, hey, check on her yourself, because I don't really want to do it, and here's some food for mice. Why did he give me food for mice? I mean, it is helpful, but it does seem like a weird thing to just throw at the mayor. Like, here, mayor, here's some mouse food. Okay, so, what am I doing? I need to take a look over here, grab this, and then I'm gonna immediately use it over here. I don't know how to solve this challenge. I think you just click on random things until some of them disappear. There we go. Okay, so now I can grab these 2 items. Is there another item? Yes, it's a net. I'm going to use the net immediately on this fox.
You'll never find her, cat.
Yeah, whatever, random fox who doesn't even have a name. That's how unimportant you are. Okay, so now I have these 3 bowls for the mice. Mouse is also going to need a tube. Or whatever that is. That gives me 2 items. One of them's a reach extender, so I can grab this fox here, which I will use over here. I don't think that exactly gave me anything. Was that useful at all? Alright, hint says there's... Oh, I forgot to pick up this. Silly me. That goes on the fox's backpack, and now we need to find all these items listed at the bottom of the screen. Matchsticks, a pipe, those things, and a newspaper. Okay, and now I have the 2 items, so I can use them back on my desk. Giving me these items. One of them is a handle, or a hex wrench. And is that it? Okay, those are the 2 items I needed from this area. Okay. Back here, I'm going to cut this open. I've already taken care of the fox. I feel like I've already taken care of the fox, right? I don't need to worry too much. Okay, left a message to my advisor telling him that I'm going to take care of the foxes on my own, which feels like a very poor decision on my part. And wow, how did those mice have a full-size jack? Like that... That seems kind of amazing to me, because we're going to use it. It's going to be full-sized. It's like, you think it'd be too heavy for a tiny mouse to have a full-sized jack. Okay, so down, down, right, right. I think right. Yes. Up, up, right, right, up. Left, left, up, left, up. Nope. Is left, left, up, left, left. Left, left, lots of left. Up, left. Left again. Yes, down, down, down. Left, down, left, down. No, it was right, down, and then left 3 times to the fox's camp. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to use the jack right here. As I said, it's a full-sized jack, not a mouse-sized one. It is a full-sized one. And I can't reach those items. They are too far away. Let's see. I'm going to grab this cup. I'm going to look over here and grab this coin. And I'm going to look over here. Not yet, not yet. I guess I'm just showing that off because I don't use it yet. So the fish oil and the coin go over here. Giving me 2 items. One of them is perfect for reaching under here. Getting 2 more items. Great, so now I have a bow and arrow, but I still need a target. The target being this pan. I use my bow and arrow on the target to get into this area. Alrighty. There's Valerie. I grab a shield from the floor. I use the shield and the sword over here. Valerie's unconscious right now. That's why I'm not saving her immediately. I have a file. I'm using the file over here. That gives me some water. I use the water. I use the cup on the water, and then I'm just gonna give it to Valerie. That will wake her up for a hidden object challenge.
The foxes made a terrible mess. They must have been looking for the damn drawings. I refused to help them.
Good for you. The foxes are plotting to destroy the town, by the way. That's what they're doing. It's very naughty.
They stole all of the artifacts from the Great Cat's storage.
And they stole some of our sacred artifacts.
Try this.
And these are just some nasty, nasty foxes stealing... Oh, can't forget that. Can't forget that. That's a collectible. Let's see. I need to open this book. Okay, that's what the fox pick... I mean, those are lock picks, and I'll use them to get those foxes. Okay, so here I'm going to clean this off and use the shield I just picked up. For the next lock pick, I use the 2 lock picks together on the fox cage to save Valerie. And you might notice my inventory is empty. That's because I'm not playing anymore.
We have to get out of here.
Your inexperience is showing, Cat.
Yes. Now we're playing as Valerie because Alvin's been kidnapped. Ooh, look at her hands. Fancy. Okay, let's grab this handle here because I've got a handle on this situation. Handle goes there. I'm going to grab these 2 items about the Great Cat. That's what that paper was. This is also about the Great Cat. This Great Cat's pretty great. We keep talking about her. Okay, that gives me 2 items, one of which is a shovel so I can dig my way out. And here's poor Alvin. He is still captured here. He is going to give me an item, and I will immediately use that item over here. Grabbing these things. One of them is a vertebrae. I'll use this here. And I need to use my cat senses to do a hidden object challenge. Let me grab that collectible first. And let's find everything. Okay, shoelace. Chunk of whatever that is. Mirror thingy. Handle. Sleeve. Box top. Knight armor. Bucket handle. Book cover. Crown. And tail. Okay, that gave me a key. The image looked like it was a key on a globe, right? But no, we only find one item, which is a key.
My paws are too stiff to move quietly. I'll need some time to soften them up.
Okay, he gave me a fireplace poker, which I used to grab that. And I'm gonna throw these 3 items together to make a sleeping potion. I wonder if they're the same 3 items we had for the earlier sleeping potion. Don't know. Yeah, can't remember. That was at least 20 minutes ago, okay? Okay, 20 minutes ago for you guys watching this video. More than 20 minutes ago. It was a couple of days for me, actually. No, I don't need to go back inside this tent. Why would I do that? Okay, so I grabbed the lighter, and I use the lighter on the incense sticks, which I put on the incense holder, and now I have everything I need for this horse bridle, including the bridle rivets. I'm going to use them on this horse for a puzzle. Let's see, I want to match these things. Great. Let's see. Oh no, that was wrong. There we go. Got those. So those ones up on top are pretty good. That was not one of them. That one's done. Now I need to just match this one. Done. Next we're going to have a fairly different screen, because we're basically just going to be riding on horseback this entire time, opening up the box belonging to the great cat. Alvin doesn't even say anything. Okay, good. He is saying something.
This might be useful.
Still seems kind of odd. Okay, I'm going to grab that knife. Good thing the great cat put a knife there, because I do not even want to bother with this. Huh? Okay, I need to see it's locked, and then I can use my knife to cut it. That's information about the foxes, because the foxes basically stole this. Alright, that gives me the center to this thing, which should give me a 3-part puzzle. Great! Okay, so first is the mechanical stuff. So it's this. This. Great, and then next is a sword on top, and then 2 clothing things. And then finally all the things that remind me of fish. So, fish, a river, and a lighthouse. Great. So let's see. I need to find a part for this. I'm gonna put these 2 items into place. I need these 2 items, as well as notes written by the great cat. I'm gonna cut this open. That should give me a comb, right? I use the comb in the lower part of my horse. Giving me 2 items. One of them is the spring for this, and I have the code. So I want to press these buttons in the correct order. That's the correct order. Put this into place for a hidden objects challenge. All right. So you see what I mean about this screen being a rather unique screen. It's like, okay, we're just riding on horseback, and that's it to this area, really. Let's see. Canvas, this thing, and this diamond ring. Yeah, and again, it looked like there was like a globe or a bell behind the item, but we didn't get a globe or a bell. We only got that one item.
If Mr. Alvin and Miss Valerie open the storage, we'll search for supplies. It's our pleasure.
These characters give us that, and we never see them again, really. I don't know what the point of those characters was. I really don't. Anyway, the scraper goes over here, and I want to use my handle as well. I grab the handle. I put the handle into place so I can grab these 3 items. Now I have food for this bird. And then I steal all of her items. I have all the claws for the statue. That clears away stuff from the statue, and now I put these 2 jewels into place. I'll use the staff to open the door. Alright, I should explain this puzzle. I'm just making a pathway for green fish. Looks like next is going to be red fish, so let's get a pathway for red fish going. Good. Finally, blue fish. Red fish, blue fish. Done. Great, and those 2 guard cats, as I said, are useless, and we're never going to see them again. Let's find the final collectibles there and there. Excellent. And I'm going to put this down here. I need to grab a rock from here. Use the rock and the spearhead. I also want to grab this fishing pole over on the right. Okay, that gave me a couple of items there. I'm going to look up over here. I'm missing an item somewhere, so let's go back. Oh, it's the gear. I forgot the gear from that statue. My mistake. So the gear goes there. Chain goes on the gear, moving this aside so I can grab these 2 items. One of them is a paintbrush, which goes with the paints that Alvin gave me to clean this statue up. That gives me 2 more items. 2 of them are for this fishing pole. Use the fishing pole over here to grab this moon. The moon and the sun go over here for a lens. The lens and the lamp will activate this machine. What does the machine do? I don't know. It seems good, though. Oh, yes! Oh, never mind. It seems terrible. This is a puzzle. Oh, dear. Okay, let's solve this puzzle. Great, so we're trying to create these symbols. Click on a mirror in order to rotate it. And as I said, we're just trying to create all the symbols there. All the symbols. I don't think it matters which order. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what order you're moving these things in. So let's see. This one needs to go up and across. This one down. No. It needs to go across. And this will build a protective barrier around the dam, I think. This one's tough. Let's see. This goes here, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're always jumping 3 with this one. This one we're gonna have a thing going straight down, so let's just have the one go straight down and then build it from the bottom up, because maybe that's easy. Great, and this is a mirror image, so again I'm just gonna work from the bottom up. And then let's see if we can figure out the last one. Creating a magical barrier, I believe, against the... that's what it says at the bottom of the screen, right? We're making a magical barrier to stop the foxes. Yes, so that will protect the dam. The foxes are defeated, and that is the end of the game. Aww, they love each other. So that is it for Cat's Town. It's Night Cats Leaves on the Road. Cat's Town wasn't featured at all in the bonus game. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video. Check out my other video walkthroughs, like and subscribe. I have a bunch of other videos. You know, I've got a playlist called Full Game Videos, where it's just videos like this one, where I play an entire game in one video. Okay, bye everybody. Have a nice day.